Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make some shredded chicken with kale. Let's get it. Welcome back, Towners. All right, we have another recipe for you here. As you can see, we're already in full motion here. All we did at the beginning of this video that I forgot to film was basically we just took out a bag of chicken. This was a 3-pound bag of frozen boneless, skinless chicken breasts from Walmart. And we went ahead and put down a little bit of oil into the bottom of the pan and just placed the chicken down into the pan and popped the lid on it on a medium heat. We basically did that to defrost the chicken. When the chicken defrosted, it added a lot of moisture into the pan, and that's basically what you see there with the lid on. That just boiled up and helped to defrost the chicken. After we waited for it to defrost because I didn't want the seasoning just to fall straight off of the chicken when we did that. But after it got softened up, we then went ahead and seasoned it up with some of our normal ingredients that we use a lot. We hit it up with some salt, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, and some Italian seasoning. And once we seasoned that up, we went ahead and just flipped that over, popped the lid back on it, and let it cook for about another 10 to 15 minutes. Flipping it over constantly, not constantly, but every so often, just to get both sides to cook in the juices, because all of the flavor went down into the liquid. And let that go for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once the chicken was finished cooking, we went ahead and just took that off of the pot. And after it was done, we got out our blender and put in our paddle attachment so that way we can shred this chicken up. Placed in about 2 to 3 chicken breasts into the blender at a time, and placed the lid on top of that and went ahead and pulsed that in the blender. If you have the pulse option, or just tap it a few times with your blender. Don't let it go full blast because you don't want this chicken to turn to mush and liquefy. Just pulse it a few times and you'll be good to go. As you can see, this took about 10 to 15 seconds, just a few pulses, and we were good. Took the lid off of it, and this is what our pulled chicken, shredded chicken, however you want to call it, is what it looked like. You can see we put this straight out of the pan, straight into the blender, so it's still nice and hot, steam still coming out of it, and just nice shredded up. We took that out and put that into a bowl, and then went ahead and completed the recipe with the rest of our chicken and did the same thing to that and added it all into a large bowl. Once we finished shredding the chicken up, we went back to our pot that we cooked the chicken in and put down some additional oil, and we chopped up a few veggies. We just chopped up some red onions and some mini sweet peppers. You can add any additional vegetables that you want. If you want to turn this into a dip or anything, you can add some celery or you can add whatever you want to. But for this recipe, we're adding some red onions and some mini sweet peppers. Went ahead and just cooked that up for about a good minute or so, just to soften up a bit. Once it was softened up, we added in some cream cheese and some sour cream. If you want to let this cook up a little bit faster, go ahead and use some softened cream cheese. My cream cheese was hard straight out of the refrigerator, so I just let it sit in the bottom of the pan for a few moments to soften up a bit. It's no problem if you don't do that. It'll just take a little bit longer for the cheese to fully melt down. But once it melts down and everything is a combined consistency that you want and is coating the veggies well, go ahead and add in your chicken. This was how our chicken looked like once we added it all to a bowl. We got quite a bit of chicken out of those 6 or 7 chicken breasts that we had. I put in about half of this chicken. I just wanted to save the rest of it. I let the kids taste it, and they liked the chicken, how it tasted just like that, the shredded chicken. So left a bit to the side for them to have for a lunch or dinner. Added some chicken into this pan and just went ahead and mixed all this in together. Tried to combine this as best as we could, just for the sour cream and cream cheese mixture can meld in well with the chicken. Once we got that combined as good as we could, we went ahead and added in some mozzarella cheese, a few handfuls of that, mixed that all together, and at that point we were good to go. Feel free to use whatever cheeses that you want. You can use mozzarella, cheddar, Colby Jack, pepper jack. I went ahead and just used mozzarella to keep everything light and the color consistency of that, the white clear of that. The cheddar would have added a bit of yellow to that, but I didn't want that for this, which wouldn't have mattered, but that's just how I wanted the dish to look. This was our final product. We went ahead and took some kale and washed off some kale leaves, put our shredded pulled chicken over top of that, and then added some of our homies, and we were good to go. Nice quick kale pulled shredded chicken salad. But after that, we went ahead and went in for a taste test. All right, Towners. Here is our dish. Again, this is a variation of a white bean chicken chili dish that I used to make, basically just minus the beans. And I'm gonna go ahead and go for a taste test. Show you guys another close up of the meat. I topped it off with some additional, get that off. Yeah. All right. Close up of the chicken. Chicken is good. It's like a combination of kind of like the cracked chicken recipe that we made. You can also just use this to make like a dip, chicken dip, or a filling for like, heck, you can go multiple different ways with this. With just the meat, you can use it to fill some quesadillas, just quick shredded chicken with sour cream and cream cheese on it. We're mixed in with the kale and the jalapenos. Really good. Jalapenos bring that spice. You know, I love jalapenos, the homies. But this just really comes together well. Quick, simple. Just cook your chicken, pop it in the blender with the paddle. I use the paddle attachment to shred it, or however you want to shred your chicken, but that made instant shredded chicken using that method. But kids liked it. Definitely left out the jalapenos for them, but I got a thumbs up from both of them on this dish, so I'm gonna knock it out. Hope y'all try this recipe out. Let me know if you like it, and as always, enjoy. All right, guys, that was our taste test. This was a nice dish. Went well over the kale to make a salad out of it. Feel free to use this how you want. You know, you can use it to make a dip. You can multiple uses for this. It's sort of like this cracked chicken recipe. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to hit us up in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.
Enjoy. And please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey Towners, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. All ingredients and directions are listed in the description box below each video. And as always, thank you guys for watching.